Who or what is the Mothman? Is it a cryptid, an alien, or simply a product of mass hysteria? Join us as we delve into the mysterious origins, eerie sightings, and lasting cultural impact of the Mothman. And if you enjoy this video, please consider dropping us a like or a sub, or checking out some of our other videos. It really helps us out. So let's begin with the inception of this legend, which, unlike many other cryptids, has a specific start date and location. The Mothman legend began in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, on November 15, 1966. On that night, two young couples had a terrifying encounter in the McClintic Wildlife Management Area, also known as the TNT area. They described a creature with 10-foot wings, glowing red eyes, and a human-like appearance. The creature was stood by the roadside, and as the couples fled in their car, it reportedly followed them, flying at high speeds above their vehicle. Shaken, they immediately reported their experience to the sheriff, who dispatched patrols to investigate, but found no conclusive evidence. News of the event quickly spread, and a local newspaper coined the name Mothman. The entire town flocked to the site, eager to catch a glimpse of the creature, but they found nothing. Why is the area called TNT, and how could this be relevant? TNT area is so called because historically, it was used during World War II for the manufacturing and storage of explosives. The area had facilities dedicated to the production of munitions, specifically trinitrotoluene, TNT. After the war, the area was decommissioned, and many of the bunkers and facilities were abandoned, leaving with it environmental contamination. It was believed that the Mothman was living in the TNT area, as some people assumed it was roosting in the derelict buildings. Also, the many subsequent sightings after November 1966 were often within this area. Its desolate and industrial remnants from the war make a spooky backdrop that no doubt fueled the legend, but also it's a known hotspot for strange occurrences. During the 1960s, there were numerous reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, in the skies over Point Pleasant and the TNT area. Witnesses reported seeing strange lights and objects performing unusual maneuvers. There were also reports of men in black. Residents were worried as the mystery of the Mothman deepened. Who were these men in black and why were they there? Some state that they were there to intimidate witnesses and discourage them from discussing their experiences. In other paranormal reports, usually when men in black are mentioned, there's something being hidden from the public. Could it have been the Mothman, UFOs, or both? As sightings continued, the legend of the Mothman grew. Some believed it to be a harbinger of doom, warning of impending disasters, while others saw it as a protector watching over the town. Some residents would mention in reports that they were getting weird thoughts that something was going to happen, but they couldn't explain what these thoughts were referring to and just put them down to having bad dreams. But then, a disaster happened. On the 15th of December 1967, just over 1 year from the initial sighting of Mothman, the silver bridge that crossed over the River Ohio at Point Pleasant collapsed, which resulted in the deaths of 46 people. Some witnesses claimed to have seen the Mothman near the bridge before it collapsed. Others reported seeing men dressed in black clothing climbing up the bridge, although no documented evidence can confirm any of this. Although the bridge accident was declared as a structural failure in 1971 at the time, the accident led to the speculation that the creature was an omen of the disaster, or maybe it was trying to warn others. Could it be that the Mothman was trying to warn people and save human lives? After this tragic event of 1967, sightings of the Mothman ceased in Point Pleasant. It was never seen there again. Although there have been sightings of the Mothman in other states and even other countries, including Illinois, Russia, and particularly Chicago, where there have been over 55 reports of Mothman sightings between 2011 and 2020. In the mid-70s, John Keel, a journalist and ufologist, released a book that popularized the Mothman legend. It was called The Mothman Prophecies. After fully investigating the events that were reported, John Keel stated that he believed the creature was from outer space. The book was published in 1975 and was a huge hit. It has become a classic in the field of paranormal literature and helped elevate Mothman to legendary status. But what effect has the Mothman had on the local town Point Pleasant? Well, from 2002, the town now holds an annual Mothman festival which draws more tourists than the town's actual population. They also opened up the Mothman Museum in 2006, showcasing archival material and eyewitness accounts from the 1960s. A statue of the Mothman stands prominently in Point Pleasant, further cementing the creature's place in local culture. This opens up the question, could it be that the Mothman was invented by locals to put Point Pleasant on the map and boost the economy? Or was this a genuine, unexplainable mystery? Not everyone believed that the Mothman was an extraterrestrial. Skeptics argue that the sightings could have been attributed to misidentified large birds, such as owls or herons. Some researchers suggest that the creature could be a large barn owl, which has a wingspan that can appear larger under certain conditions, and possesses a dramatic crimson eyeshine. Or the sightings could have been influenced by the power of suggestion from all the newspaper reports, or a hallucinogenic effect from possible pollutants in the TNT area. Others propose that the Mothman is a genuine cryptid, a creature whose existence is suggested but not yet confirmed by the scientific community. Or it may have been a natural creature that mutated when it entered the TNT area due to the pollution. Either way, whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the legend of the Mothman continues to captivate the minds of those who dare to delve into the realm of the unknown. Its origins remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us to wonder if the truth behind the Mothman will ever be revealed. If the thought that Mothman could be a cryptid ignites your imagination, then watch our video on El Chupacabra, Bigfoot, or the Loch Ness Monster. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping us a like and a sub. It's much appreciated. Until the next time.